Playboi Carti has had us in his I Am Music rollout cycle for many years now. This album rollout feels like the unfinished building in GTA 5. Even Kai Cenat at the Grammys a couple weeks ago was asking Carti to drop the album for everyone.
I'm on national TV. Drop, gang.
And I feel like this week, once again, would be yet another perfect date to drop the album for the whole world. Before we jump into any of the Carti updates and things I want to talk about in this video, like, comment, subscribe to both of my channels, join my Discord, and also follow me over on Twitch. We're streaming a lot more over there. Carti's first release of the year was featured on Lotto's Blixum remix. And yeah, we got the 00 Lotto collab, which I thought was, pretty solid, and yet another solid video and feature from Carti. Unfortunately, this song did leak last year, if you recall, so a lot of Carti fans had already been listening to it, or a lot of people already know what this track was. It was talked about, it's listened to, it's not terrible, but it did kind of struggle to chart. It didn't really become like a big hit or anything like that. But in February is when we got all these billboards around in Miami. I think Spotify had one, and there was more popping up almost every single day until basically the end of February. Fans thought that the titles of each song was going to be on a billboard every day to build the track list, which would have been a really cool idea. But nope, they're not important. They just say Baby Boy, Trim, I'm So YVL, and also, Sorry for the Wait was one. That was the only good one. I do appreciate him apologizing slightly. What is the problem and what is the holdup with this album? It's like the biggest, most anticipated thing in hip-hop. Buy a billboard somewhere in Miami, New York, whatever, that says I Am Music 314 and drop that thing. Let's go. GNX from Kendrick was basically a surprise drop out of nowhere, and it didn't stop the album from selling well, having hits, and helping him get a halftime show at the Super Bowl. People already know what Carti's album name is. They're already expecting an album. They've been waiting. People know snippets. We've seen him perform stuff all the time at festivals. We're ready for this album. Who cares about this big Interscope rollout that they're planning? Blah blah blah, dude. It's been long enough. Time's up, baby. Let's drop this album. And this is why it's the perfect week, is because we also have Rolling Loud in California on Saturday and Sunday. So Carti will be performing on Sunday, and it'll just be another disaster if Carti shows up, plays Whole Lotta Red, Die Lit, maybe an exclusive song or two like he was doing at Summer Smash, Complex Con, and one of the Rolling Louds last year. And that method is cool and hyped us up and previewed new songs, but bro, he can't keep doing that in 2025. That's why I want the full album to be out and actual songs released so he can play those at Rolling Loud to be lit. But March 14th just seems too good to be true with Rolling Loud. And then also the reason why we think he's gonna drop is because that's the last day he has to drop the album if he wants those merch bundles counted that all of his fans bought months ago that have been waiting for this album. I assume if he doesn't drop on the 14th that fans get refunds. I mean, I'd hope so. He had a chance on March 7th, but Lady Gaga dropped her album Mayhem. I haven't got around to it yet. But Carti, March 14th is wide open. There's no one else big releasing an album. Move all these other rappers' dates out of the way. Let's drop it on Friday. I mean, this album is not a #1 guarantee on Billboard. It's gonna be Carti's highest selling album ever. He just has to have beat over 104K that he had with Whole Lotta Red, which he's gonna double that, if not more. But this is what we got yesterday on Carti's Instagram stories, holding some money, basically a fit pick video, and then the car. He had some text with Weezy, the producer, saying that he needs to sample Jay-Z's Girls 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 that he just used in his story for the album. So this made fans believe that the album wasn't done yet if he was still contacting a producer to sample some stuff and still work on some stuff. But the next story he clears it up, which thank you for clearing it up. We would have just been screwed if Carti didn't post that he said the album is done. Me and Weezy were talking about some other stuff. But this is very interesting that Carti just came out like this today and said that he is done with the album. So maybe everything is getting cleared right now. Again, it could be maybe up to Interscope, but March 14th is that perfect date. I'm kind of believing this. I do believe that Carti's had long enough to finish the album. So, I mean, I could also understand people being like, oh, Carti's just trying to hold us off again, and don't actually believe that, the album is done. I will believe him on this story, though. But yeah, the album is done. I think the most frustrating part about trying to get I Am Music to drop is because we know he's working with Kanye, Metro Boomin, Mike Dean, the best in the game. And he has snippets like Young Vamp Life, and he's performed all these crazy songs. He's got Drugs Got Me Talking, and Crush has just been in loop on my head. He's got all these snippets and all these amazing songs and probably collabs in the vault. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, what the probability of Carti dropping on March 14th this Friday is going to be. Of course, I'm going to be live reacting to the album the second it drops. Hopefully we can make more official Carti updates when he starts, posting more, and we get more official covers or track lists or something, bro. But other than that, thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of the video. More conversations over on Twitter and Instagram, more Carti updates and videos on the way, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.